Meanwhile, the new year is bringing some new challenges for many home buyers across the nation as those interest rates soar and, of course, buying power for many staying the same.
It's creating a definitely different atmosphere for a lot of folks. ABC 15's Emma Parkhouse is working for you tonight. She joins us live in the studio, breaking down what the housing market looks like right now in Myrtle Beach.
Jen, Andrew, right now prospective Myrtle Beach home buyers are facing a double-edged sword, high prices and high demand. Coastal Carolina Association of Realtors released November 2022 data showing their largest decline in pending and closed home sales since the pandemic.
629 closings alone in the Grand Strand during November 2022, a major dip in the housing market, reflecting numbers CAR reported back in April 2020. And the South Carolina House Price Index shows the current average home price in the Palmetto State is just under $390,000. In May of this year, it was $350,000. Entering 2023, Century 21 realtor Dalton Richardson says locals are being hit the hardest as they're buyers in a seller's market facing high demand and high prices.
We're only on a 2-month supply of homes. So if we were to stop building homes and no homes got listed, we would run out of homes in 2 months.
On top of that, Myrtle Beach home buyers also battling the loss of buying power as interest rates now doubled.
The price of labor has increased, the price of building materials have increased, and also the cost of borrowing money has increased.
The U.S. Federal Reserve raised interest rates 7 times in 2022, making it the highest hike in more than 2 decades. But even with the challenges at hand, Richardson describes the market as shifting, not crashing.
People have a lot more information at the tip of their fingers and are able to educate themselves on what's going on in the market to make a better educated decision for them and their family.
And he says research is key to being prepared for the shift.
It's all about remaining relevant to what's going on in the market, remaining educated, your home values. If you have a local realtor that's able to do home evaluations so that you know the equity that you hold, you know how much it changes every month to month, you're able to make an educated decision for you and your family.
Now, to give you an idea of how much this would cost someone who's buying an average priced home right here in Myrtle Beach, around $250,000, for example, I input all of that data into a 30-year loan calculator on mortgage.org. Now, the total showing someone buying a $250,000 home with a 20% down payment would be paying more than $264,000 in interest because those rates are so high at the moment, meaning that overall you'd be paying over $566,000 for your home. Jen, Andrew, back to you.
Emma, thank you. The Federal Reserve won't meet again until the end of the month. The Fed's chairperson says more interest rate hikes are possible if inflation does not stave off.
The new year brings new regulations to downtown bars and restaurants in an effort to make the area safer. In September, Charleston City Council unanimously approved updates to a current ordinance.
Our Natalie Spalla joins us now from King Street. And Natalie, you spoke with some local business owners today. What are their thoughts on these changes?
Yeah, Tessa, Katie, they tell me regulating safety should never be an inconvenience. It's why so many businesses here along King Street are welcoming these updates with open arms and praising city leaders for their efforts.
Downtown Charleston has seen tremendous volume over the past several years. It's no secret.
With growth comes a looming problem.
It's 2023, and safety and I should say violence is a concern everywhere.
But an opportunity to crack down. It's why King Street business owner Keith Benjamin is grateful for the latest ordinance updates put in place by the city of Charleston.
The city provides the playbook. It is up to us to agree to follow that playbook.
A playbook that holds more stringent requirements for permitting, security, and addressing underage drinking. If a business fails to comply, it could face a 90-day suspension of its license. A third infraction could mean revoking that license for a year.
There's a lot of power in this ordinance, which seems to be cloaked in safety, which is great.
But Jeff Deal with Charleston Hospitality says some owners are hesitant about the latest updates.
They're afraid that while this administration has been great to business owners and local merchants, that future administrations will decide to use it for the wrong reasons in order to put people out of business.
Concerns he says can be fixed with open communication.
It's always important to remember to stay in contact with what's going on. Always be vigilant. You always want to have your merchants saying, no, let's talk about it now. Keep us involved.
But safety is a top priority for everyone.
Because if we all do it, then Charleston just remains that world-class destination where people can rest assured that they're going to be in a safe place at all times.
Now, these updates were designed for businesses that sell alcohol after midnight, and these updates were actually developed back in September following large disturbances we saw during the summer on both Labor Day and Memorial Day.